And as I mentioned before, not all of the people who fill out your forms, particularly if you're running ads or doing content and it's driving traffic to this landing page as a business, not all of them are going to be people that you actually want to get on calls with. Because if you get on calls with them and they're not your ICP or the person that you could potentially work with, then it's going to be a complete waste of time. So qualifications is a very essential part in pretty much any business. And what you're going to build is a very, very powerful system, starting off with something basic like this. And then we're going to progress it to something a bit more advanced like this. And then finally, something extremely valuable and powerful that you guys are all going to be able to build along and ultimately sell this to someone if you wanted to afterwards. So that's going to be covered in the monetization section. But just to clarify sort of what we're going to be doing here in this first build, you'll start off with building a form on a Tally. So we're essentially replicating this kind of website form, but we're just going to build it in Tally in this case. You can embed these into different websites, etc. But just think of this as the form that people will get sent to. So maybe they clicked on an ad and then they get sent to this, how can we help? We're going to build out this form. And then when people click submit on this form, it's going to send them into this, basically a fancy spreadsheet. And in this case, we're using Airtable. Airtable is like a really awesome platform, which you're going to get to use a lot within this build. But Airtable, you can think of it like a fancy spreadsheet. And we're going to be able to map each of these answers to a row in this database here.